I will draw a straight line here. Okay, so by seeing my thumbnail, I think you guys are aware of what the discussion would be. Alright, it's very hard to draw a straight line. I could have used a ruler, but today I'm not using the ruler. So who says that I cannot draw? Alright, so this is a straight line. So I'll make ink a little bit small. Okay, so it's quite big. So I need to change this one. So C O M company. All right, company. Okay, today we'll be discussing about the overall idea about the company, because it will give you some idea if you want to work job in corporate world. So you should have fair idea about the company, how it runs. Okay, overall picture. So it is not possible to make you understand all the topics, but we will touch little bit. All right, so Kulumbai Lagufer, welcome back to my channel, Bodo II Info channel on Tomikafin, Capsule Boranezavai, the Neighbor Sauran of Bahagladani, the discussion, so which you have seen in my thumbnail. All right, so company Omado, so we'll change the ink again. So we'll take different ink now. So we'll set this one. Okay, so company mainly होता है एक प्रॉफिट के लिए, okay, दूसरा नॉन प्रॉफिट के लिए. Okay, so that is you should understand. Okay, profit and non-profit. So companies are categorized into these two. Okay, so we are not discussing about this, but we will be discussing about the structures. Okay, so here, so company इसलिए बनाते हैं, company के बिना कहने खलामा जाते product and services. Okay, so to give output, जिसको बोलते हैं product. Okay, PRO DUCT, product and okay, प्रोडक्ट एंड सर्विसेज. सो ये दोनों चीज़ कंपनी देते हैं, कंपनी बनाते हैं, मतलब सर्विसेज. ओके, प्रोडक्ट एंड सर्विसेज. ऑलराइट, सो और ये प्रोडक्ट एंड सर्विस बनाने के लिए हमको चाहिए होगा क्या? हमको चाहिए इनपुट. ऑलराइट, हमको चाहिए इनपुट. सो input. Okay, so here it is input. So what are the input? Okay, so let me change the color of the pen again. So we'll take a different color here now, because it will be good idea. Okay, input में क्या क्या है? Okay, input में है से for example human resource. Okay, what we call it HR. Okay, HR के अंदर क्या क्या होता है? ओके, HR के अंदर होता है मैनेजमेंट होता है, एंड क्या होता है? एम्प्लॉयज़. ओके, एम्प्लॉयज़ होते हैं. एम्प्लॉयज़ के बाद क्या होते हैं? और एम्प्लॉयज़. ऑलराइट, मैनेजमेंट भी तो एम्प्लॉयज़ है, बट दे मैनेज द एम्प्लॉयज़. ऑलराइट, एंड क्या होते हैं? और ऑलराइट, raw materials. All right, कुछ करने के लिए, so we need some raw materials. Okay, we take it from outside. Okay, materials. और क्या होता है? raw materials. So this is one. Okay, ये हो गया. नंबर 2 क्या होगा? Okay, पहले तो raw materials है, उसके बाद we'll change the color now. So we'll take different color. Rainbow color will take this time. So yes, HR, management, all right, employees, and raw materials. Okay, so second में है technology. All right, okay, technology. Okay, टेक्नोलॉजी. सो टेक्नोलॉजी के अंदर क्या क्या होता है? सो अंडर दिस, सो वी कैन से we will have सॉफ्टवेयर. ओके. एंड क्या होता है? हार्डवेयर. ऑलराइट. सॉफ्टवेयर होते हैं, हार्डवेयर होते हैं, और क्या क्या होता है? लैंड. ओके. लैंड होता है. ओके. एंड क्या होता है? मशीनरीज. या दिस इज़ वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट. मशीनरीज, मशीन के बगैर वी कैन नॉट, ओके, वी कैन नॉट रन इंडस्ट्री, वी कैन नॉट रन कंपनी. ऑलराइट. सो मशीनरी. ऑलराइट. और क्या आता है? एंड व्हाट आर the other things that we should have? So third thing would be, so we will change again the color. So I'm sorry because I am fond of using this color nowadays, you know, frequent I'm using this. Okay, because it would be very nice to, you know, pictorial way, in a colorful way we can explain. So third point है financials. Okay, without finance कुछ हो ही नहीं सकता, खास करके आज के दिन में, today's world, without money so we cannot do. So yes, finance. One second. Financial. All right. Financials के अंदर क्या होता है? Capitals. Okay. Cash from bank, etc etc. Okay. So financials. So पहला है HR, दूसरा है टेक्नोलॉजी. राइट. एंड टेक्नोलॉजी के अंदर सॉफ्टवेयर, हार्डवेयर, लैंड, मशीनरीज. राइट. एंड फाइनेंशियल्स, इसके बारे में तो आपको पता ही है. ऑलराइट. सो दिस इज़ द आइडिया. सो फर्स्ट कंपनी will be established, okay, and with some members of course, and company in a motive to earn money. All right. There are two types of company I already told. One is profit motive and one is non-profit motive. Okay. And दोनों का क्या होता है? Product and services. Okay. And to produce product and services, company requires input. So input के बारे में मैंने आपको बता दिया ये सब. Okay. So I talked about the input. All right. So there are certain things. So now we will be talking about what are the types of the company. Okay. So we'll look into it. What are the types of company? So one second. So नीचे I have listed down some types of companies. Okay. And I'll be talking about. See here it is. One second, let me take the color again. This time red pen ले लेता हूँ अभी. Okay, we'll take the red one. Okay, see types of the companies, मतलब corporates companies होता है, ये सब corporates है. So पहला में है private company. Okay, private companies and दूसरा है government companies. Okay, owned by the government companies, what we call state owned company, or state instructed entities, what we call, or government owned companies. So ये one and same है. Okay, so after all these are all government companies. all right. So ये सब okay. So next में है banking institution. okay, बैंक भी एक कंपनी होता है. राइट. दूसरा है नॉन बैंकिंग फिनेंशियल कॉरपोरेशन, और हम लोग बोलते हैं उसको NBFC एंड NBFI. सो नॉन बैंकिंग फिनेंशियल इंस्टीट्यूशन, उसको किसी किसी कंट्री में NBFC बोलते हैं, किसी कंट्री में उसको NBFI भी बोलते हैं. ओके. सो आफ्टर ऑल दिस आर नॉन बैंकिंग फिनेंशियल ऑर्गेनाइजेशन. राइट. बैंकिंग होते हैं, नॉन बैंकिंग होते हैं. And this is asset management company. Those are fund company. all right. FUND. okay, asset management company. एंड लिस्टेड अनलिस्टेड कंपनीज. लिस्टेड कंपनीज और अनलिस्टेड मतलब वो जो मतलब द कंपनीज विच आर लिस्टेड इन द स्टॉक एक्सचेंजेस, ऑलराइट, लाइक लंदन स्टॉक एक्सचेंज, New York Stock Exchange, Bombay Stock Exchange. So these are the stock exchanges. So these are called listed companies. Next we have, so once again I need to pick the color, never mind. So here it is, supranational entity or country's central bank. So supranational companies are those companies which are government, I mean international bodies like World Bank, so these are called, and any country's central bank. Okay, these are all supranational companies. And funds like mutual, hedge, pension fund, okay, sovereign fund, mutual fund, hedge fund, so these are also companies, all right. And पार्टनरशिप कंपनी होते हैं, ओके, एंड ट्रस्ट कंपनी होते हैं, ओके, एनपीओ, एनजीओ. सो एनपीओ मतलब नॉन प्रॉफिट ऑर्गेनाइजेशन, एंड एनजीओ non governmental organization. These are not profit motive company. So before the program starts, so we talked about profit company and non profit company. So this is, here it is, and foundation, okay. So these are companies. And yes, here SPV, special purpose vehicle, these are the companies. So in our forthcoming discussion we'll be talking about, while we'll be discussing about the types of the company, okay, so that time we'll be talking about special purpose vehicles. So here it is not possible to talk, otherwise the video would be lengthy, all right. So this is called SPB, special purpose. इसका नाम ही special purpose है उसका, very interesting, okay. So in our upcoming program, so we'll be talking about, all right. So why I'm telling this, because if you are familiar with these terms of the companies, then it would be very easy for you to understand the KYC background, KYC environment, okay, AML, anti-money laundering job profile, okay. So next we have MSB. So MSB को बोलते हैं money service businesses like casino. So these are, for example, so we'll be talking about, okay, in details, okay, while we'll be talking about the company types. So this is MSB, in short we call it MSB. This is acronym for money service businesses, okay. Next is holding companies. So we'll be talking about the holding companies, okay, in my forthcoming series. So holding companies, there are two types of companies, like holding companies, ex subsidiary, and one is subsidiary companies. So these are very interesting. So we'll be talking in my upcoming series, okay. So this is the overall ideas. There are many types of ideas apart from companies, types of companies apart from this, so you can Google out, all right. So ये था overall idea, okay. Let us go back to our previous session, I mean previous point. So company, so मैंने आपको बता दिया types of company, okay. So we talked about input and output of the company, all right, and the motive of the company. There are two types of motive, profit and non-profit, all right. So हम और जानेंगे, so we'll be learning now. So the point called ये तो आपको पता ही होगा. One second, so I need to pick the color, pen and color हमको चाहिए, नहीं तो नहीं लिखेगा ये. आइए भाई, okay. So we'll pick this color now. ये कलर पिक करता हूँ मैं अभी, okay. All right. So आपको तो ये टर्म पता ही होगा. One second. Yeah. Shareholder. Okay. So आपको ये टर्म quite frequent you will be listening. I mean you'll be learning about this. Shareholders, you will listen to this. People will be talking about inside the floor of the company. Okay, so if you work, or if you want to become or if you become a part of KYC and AML, so this is shareholders. Okay, shareholders is nothing but the shares of the company. See, any customers or client, they become the part of the company, so they own part of the company. Okay, and they buy, okay, because they buy the part of the company shares, and they own the company some percentage. Okay, the more the share they have, the greater the shareholding they have. All right, so this is called shareholders. Okay, and in return, what company does, company provide them what we call it dividend. Okay, yes, so this is the point you will be this is the terminology you will be quite frequent hearing about. Okay, dividend. So at the end of the maturity, so the shareholder will be given the dividends. Okay, so this is we should know. All right, shareholders. All right, shareholders, so they own part of the shares of the company, and in return, okay, company provides dividends. So you should be aware of all this. Okay, before becoming the part, before becoming a part of the corporate world. All right, especially KYC industry. Okay, so ये था. Now, so apart from this shareholding and inputs and management, employees, raw materials, technology, blah blah blah, financials, so there are other actors, okay, in the company. So let me quite let me change the color. Please bear with me. So I'm fond of this, so we'll be picking different color now. All right, okay, so other actors would be, okay, let me put here. Okay, so other actors like bank. Okay, BANK. Okay, so this is actors. Okay, they are not the shareholders, but they are the actors like shareholders, inputs, HR, employees, technology. Okay, bank. Okay, because company time to time they require certain amount of capitals in order for them to enlarge their establishment. Okay, for buildings or purchasing raw materials. Okay, so that's why the relationship between bank and the companies is usual. Okay, it's a household activities. All right, so what is the next? So next is the next actor is called government. Okay, yes, this is also government. Okay, so this is also one of the actors, what we call actors. Okay, and governments, central governments, or local bodies, local authorities. Okay, local government where the company is established. Okay, local authorities. Okay, local authorities. Ooh, it's very tough to write here. Okay, local authorities. And what we have next? We have clients. Yes, this is the entity which is giving money or profit to the company. So another actors is clients. There are many clients, number of clients. Okay, banks, government, local authorities, clients, and employees. Okay, employees are also actors. Okay, employees. So without employees we cannot imagine to run the company. Okay, so employees are the one of the actors. Okay, next is environment. Okay, yes, this is also one of the actors, environment. So see, establishing a company, so the owner of the company or the partners of the company, they should be aware of everything, all right, and work accordingly for the smooth running of the company. So one is environment. Okay, environment. Because why I input this environment, because there is a point called behavior of particular environment where the company is established. Okay, and cultural behavior of the local people. All right, so these are the things we need to keep in under consideration. All right, so ye raha overall idea. So these all, this, let me pick the color again, once again. So we'll take this color. Okay, so these, the point I talked about: banks, government and the local authorities, clients, okay, employees, and environment. So these are not the shareholder, but these are all what we call stakeholder. Okay, stakeholder. Yes, this is called stake. One second, stakeholder. So these are the terms. This is the terms you will be hearing, okay, quite often in the KYC industry profile. Okay, so that's why you should be familiar with this point. So stakeholders is different from the shareholders. Okay, so what is shareholders? Shareholders is nothing but the share, some share of the company. Okay, because the client, the person who owns the share, so it owns some parts of the company. So we'll be talking about if we are coming up with this topic called shareholders. And stakeholders is nothing but the actors here, banks, government and local authorities, clients, employees and environment. So these set of actors have some interest on the company. Okay, here they have some sort of interest on the company, how company is performing, okay, what type of reputation of the company holds, okay, what is the performance annually, so overall things. So these banks and these actors, in precise manner, if we call, so these are actors: banks, government, local authorities, clients, employees, environment. So these are all stakeholders because they have some kind of interest. Okay, client, of course, the profit, okay, and goods and services. Government, of course, then they need to have taxes from the company. So banks, so they have some interest, okay, on the bank, on the company, because they provide loans. So that's why these are called stakeholders. Okay, so we talked about some overall ideas about the company, okay, its input, output, okay, motive and types of entities, all right, and actors and shareholders, dividends. Okay, so with that said, so this is the idea we must have before becoming a part of KYC and AML industries. So that's why I come up with this idea. Okay, so that you get some fair idea about the corporate structures, not only in KYC industry or in ML profile, but in other profile also, like any, because overall you would be working in corporate industry, correct? So this works everywhere, one and same. All right, so with that said, this is Pranav Goyari signing off for the day. Thank you. Bye bye.